Let's say China.
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 China. China.
We all know that China plays a major role in the world's economy and population. It is currently the fastest growing economy in the world and is home to over 1.3 billion people. The culture, the language, the food, everything in China varies tremendously by region. And even with such a huge population and diversity, the censorship policies put forward by the Chinese government are questionable. For this particular case study, we'll be looking at the Chinese censorship of the Hong Kong protests that took place in 2019. These protests were considered to be one of the biggest protests that happened in the world, with over 1.2 million people participating in it. To completely understand why the Chinese government wants to censor information regarding the protest, we need to know the reason for the protest. This is Chan Tung Kai. He is a Hong Kong resident who went to Taiwan for a vacation with his girlfriend. He murdered his girlfriend there and returned to Hong Kong. Chan Tung Kai confessed to the Hong Kong police that he murdered his girlfriend, but since the crime was committed in Taiwan, the Hong Kong government couldn't do anything about it. Usually in such scenarios, the criminals are extradited to the country where they committed the crime. But Hong Kong doesn't have an extradition law. If an extradition law is passed, it means that the extradition to China will also be possible, thereby giving China more power over Hong Kong. And unlike Hong Kong, China is an authoritarian country where personal freedom is curbed. And this encroachment of the authoritarian regime to Hong Kong is what people fear, and basically the main reason for the protest. Now that we understand why the censorship is taking place, let's look at how they're doing it. The most basic way to do this is to censor a list of keywords.
Some kinds of keyword list that already built in directly related to the protest. It had no chance to be published.
They don't just censor words, but visual information as well. This censorship is mostly carried out by automated machines, but the industry also hires lakhs of people to do it manually since people started finding new ways to bypass it. This was a photo taken during the protest. Obviously, this would get taken down if it's published. So, a Chinese journalist added artistic brush strokes and rotated the image 90 degrees. By doing this, she was able to share it on Chinese social media without censorship. This photo was uploaded on the internet with the caption "Urban Landscape Photography", and it got a decent amount of reach, but eventually the photo was taken down from the timeline of everyone except the person who posted it. So users who post such content don't know whether it's censored or not. Another example is this message sent from a Chinese user to someone in Canada. The message is not seen by the Canadian user because it is censored, but for the Chinese user, it is visible.
They don't like to have discussion in China about all these things, about the protest, about the police action, about the bill. They don't want to give the Chinese people a signal that they have the same kind of right.
Here, China is creating an alternate reality about the world, curbing the freedom of expression of people. And I feel like it's a serious issue to be discussed because it goes against the basic human rights of an individual. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you.